All right, so I am back, and no April Fool's joke. I don't have anything prepared. Now, a lot of people in my recent videos have been telling me that I had a spot on the camera, so I think I got it off. So anyway, so there's gonna be some Marvel Legend videos that I've recorded that still are gonna have that because I don't want to have to go back and delete every single one of those Marvel Legends review and re-record everything. I don't have the time for that. So yeah, moving forward, we'll just deal with it for a little while and then it should be gone. So anyway, we're taking a look at the Toyworld Bulldozer. And again, just to save time, I'm going to just go from alt mode to robot mode for these guys. But there's the box. We got some artwork. I'm not sure if I like the face because he's all like kind of smiling, goofy looking. You got shows the arm of Devastator. Stuff I can't read. And yeah, there's the box. It also comes with instructions. Same artwork, so just to get it up there. I don't like that face. I don't like that. He's got the collector card that is holographic, so it's like turn it one way and then kind of goes back and forth. And he's got the sticker. The sticker has stuff all over it. Then he's got the little sprues for the screw covers. He has a forearm for Devastator. We'll look at him in combined mode later. But yeah, this is slightly different from the other one, and I wonder if this is just mirrored from the first arm. Yep, just mirrored from the first arm. So the only thing that's really different are the hands. No, not even the hands. They just, if you take the thumb off and put it over here, they're gonna be identical. Just the placement. So it's the same arm. So that's actually a little disappointing. The fact that they couldn't just mirror it. Instead, it's just a straight replica. That's lazy. Disappointed, but oh well. Moving on. So setting that off to the side. Of course, this thing shoots off, and you can put the screw or the drill bit in there, like so, and that fires off. Wow! I put a dent in my wall. Well, that's a pretty impressive screw there, or spring there. So yeah, there you go. It comes with that stuff. He also comes with the treads, which on this one, there are a couple that are dinged up a bit, so I'm probably going to have to replace them. So that's a good thing that it comes with these. Yeah, and again, like Scavenger, these things have like I don't know, it almost feels like a rubber coating on the bottom, and smoother on the top, but it's definitely got a grip to it, so it's pretty cool. And of course, he's got his rifle, which we'll look at more in bot mode, and then here he is. This piece here can move a little bit. kind of rotate it however you prefer. I think straight up is the most appropriate. Of course, this piece here has a hinge that's located inside there, and then another one that's located right here. So you get a little bit of mobility there. And then the treads do move. This one's got a little bit of damage to it, so it's having a harder time to move. So it's a good thing that they do come with the spare parts. I hope that all of them, even the ones that don't have the treads, I hope they all come with the spare parts for the treads, just so that we can have a whole bunch of them sitting behind or sitting aside, you know, for backup just in case. So let's get him transformed. So I've only done this once, so untab the legs, and you want to pull this purple piece here up, and then you can rotate legs down, and then this will come down like this. There you go. And then you can, let's just finish the feet up here. So rotate this out. This will come down. You want to rotate it at the top piece first to give it the clearance to go down to the bottom. So, and then this piece will just rotate to the back like so. And then this piece here rotates out. Rotates out. And then you tab them together. And there you go. There is foot number 1. And then again, so it's got a double hinge here on the toe piece. So you can rotate this out. And this gray piece has got a hinge going into the plastic here and a hinge going into the plastic here. So you just rotate the top one, and then you can rotate the bottom one, because if you try and just rotate the bottom one, it's going to get caught right there, and you're not going to be able to maneuver it. So there you go. And then rotate this piece here back, up and back, up and back. Just like so. Alright, rotate the camera up a little bit. There we go. Alright, and then what you want to do here is just split these pieces here. Rotate this back, and then now you can kind of see how the robot's going to be forming. This will rotate back here like this. Flip the head up, and I'm not a fan of the head sculpt. I don't know, just the way it's like narrow right here, and then you can see the red. It's like they couldn't trim it down or something. I don't know. I don't know. That just it looks a little goofy to me. Anyway, you want to open this panel here up, and then take this piece here and rotate it down, and it's really tight, hard to maneuver. There we go, just like so. And then this will rotate over like this, and this is pretty clever the way this works, although it does have its clearance issues when you're doing it. So you want to pull these pieces here out. So this piece will slowly start going up. There is 2 slots here and here that will tab in with these tabs here and here. So you just kind of have to move these down while moving it up, just like that. And it just kind of locks into place. Tab that in. just like so. This can come down, covers up. I mean, the whole combiner port is inside his body. That's awesome. I love that. It's completely hidden. And yeah, it doesn't hinder robot mode at all. I like that. And then you take this piece here and fold this down, just like so. And then with the arms, what you want to do is just pull them out. They just unfold, rotate down. This piece will come down, fill in that gap there. Open this up, rotate the hands, just like that. There's a hinge here, which I don't know what it's for. You can, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't rotate. It doesn't unfold. It just comes undone. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Same thing over here. So unfold. Open up this panel here. Pull out the hands. Close it up. Open up the fingers. Rotates down. That goes down. And then these gray pieces here, they rotate up like this. Pretty clever there. And then you take this piece here. Oh, if it's not already doing this. Because this piece, it looks like it kind of unfolded on its own. But in vehicle mode, it's like this. And so for bot mode, you want to open these up, flip this down. These will come in and tab in just like so. Then these little gray bits here and here, you fold these up, and then they hinge over, and there's those little slots here and here that they'll tab into. Just like so. And then you want to and then there's also tabs right here. They'll plug into a slot that's hard to see, but it's right back here. So just pull those back. Just make sure they're tabbed in. Everything's all good to go, it looks like. And there you go. There he is in his bot mode. And then you take his pistol here and plug it into his hand. There's just the slot right here. So I'll plug into this groove on his hand. Just like that. Fold the fingers over. Situate them the way you want to. But yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. Much like the Scavenger, he's a really cool rendition of Bonecrusher. Grab Scavenger here real quick. And also, now I hear that some people have been able to pull this purple cover off without any issues, but I've also heard that some people pulled the cover off and it shattered on them. So I'm just not going to do anything with the cover, but I'm going to throw a con logo on there real quick. That one was a little too big, but oh, that works. There we go. Alright, alright, let's go over the posability. His head is on the hinge, so it moves up and down. Also, due to transformation, he's got a little bit more of a bend there as well. Left, right, no problems there. Shoulders rotate up and down. If you pull this panel out of the way, he does have the in and out. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow. He holds his gun really well unless you're messing with it like that. Thumb is on a ball joint. Each finger is on its own ball joint. So you get some posability in there. Not something I like. Looks like it's a little chewed up. Plastic's a little chewed up in there. That's not good. This side's fine. Waist swivels. Hips are on ball joints. So do the treads though, you only get about that far out. But you get the full back and forward. They do bend at the knee. Pretty good bend. There is a thigh swivel in there, but the treads kind of make it hard. This piece, you can see it's trying to give on me. The feet, they have a rocker. You just have to maneuver both of them however you want to. And then they do have a bit of a tilt, like forward, but not really much of one back. You have to just kind of finagle it. I'm sure you could get just about anything you need to out of it. It's not. It doesn't move as well as like the rocker does. Okay, now put the hand, throw the gun back into his hand. Close up the hand. And yeah, he's pretty cool. He's not, for me, he's not as cool as Scavenger, because that Scavenger is just awesome. Here he is with the an MP car. MP Prime. And here he is with Scavenger. So yeah, for me, he's not as good as the Scavenger. I love the Scavenger. I think he's just about a perfect figure. His transformation is a little bit more complex, but it's one of those ones that just, it feels more satisfying. His is pretty straightforward. He's just a Bonecrusher. There's really nothing special about it. It's still fun. I do like the waist, the way the waist moves. And like he has the combined port just kind of hanging off the back here. His completely gets put inside of his body, so it's a pretty cool way to do that. So far, I would say he's the weakest of the Toyworld Constructicons that I've seen. I've only have two though, so it's not saying much. And all in all, though, I think he's a great figure. He's worth it, so I do recommend him. Definitely pick him up, and I'm going to be putting him on. These guys are definitely going to be my Constructicons in robot mode display. So they're going to stay in robot mode. I will of course show you guys the combined mode once we get there and compare it with all the other Devastators that are coming out. But for me, I think that one's too big. Although it looks really good, but things like where they're recycling the arms, seriously, you couldn't just reverse it. Stuff like that. Those are the kind of decisions that I really don't want to see like Toyworld make, because they're on the verge of something really awesome here. And then if they take shortcuts like this, what else are they going to take shortcuts with? That concerns me. So anyway, for a rating, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. The reason for that is, one, this piece, that's kind of bad. Transformation's a little simple, but it's workable. The head sculpt, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of it. I know some people might love it, but for me, I'm just not a fan of it. The way it sits there, the way it kind of narrows out near the top, and the way the eyes are so big that it's just kind of like Like if you look at it right here, it looks like the eyes are the whole head. It just doesn't work for me. I'm not a fan of that. And the treads are starting to come apart. And that's how they were kind of out of the box. So that's one of those things that makes me concerned on construction of some of these things. Like his treads, I didn't have any concerns with whatsoever. They seem to work just fine, and none of them are falling apart. But he's got a few that look like they're about to give out. So yeah, that's kind of a concern. You know, also proportionately, his arms seem a little long. Just a bit. But yeah. Other than that, though, I think he's a really good figure. I like him. I'm very much looking forward to the Scrapper, because Scrapper, as you guys know, is my favorite Constructicon. So I really hope to see a really awesome Scrapper from these guys. That for me, that's a make or break of the whole team. And thus far, I say every Scrapper except for the Combiner Wars one has been really good. And when I say everyone, I do include the Takara Unite Warriors one, because he's pretty awesome. But yeah, anyway, I'm really looking forward to the finishing of the set, and moving on to the next thing. So yeah, there you go.